Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. You may recall that I did a Matchbox Monday video about the Huey Cobra that was produced by Matchbox. In fact, I think so far it's the only original Matchbox kit that I've been able to show you. Well, the mojo was disappeared basically for painting figures, so I thought I'd crack on and do 1/72 scale model. And as I'd built this one when I was a kid, I was keen to get it built and painted and added to my Vietnam War collection. But what I wanted to do was just show you one or two things before I completed it, and this is how it looks at the moment. I've also done the rotors. That goes on there like that. Yep. So what I wanted to show you was one of the mistakes I nearly made, but fortunately I caught it just in time, and that was nose weight, or just weight within the front of the aircraft, because this tail sticks out quite a bit from the skids. And I had put it all I'd put the fuselage together, I'd put the cockpit in and all that. What I hadn't done is put this top part on. So fortunately, just before I fixed that on, I thought, hang on a minute, I seem to recall this being a bit of a tail sitter, and obviously what it tended to do, because of this long section, it kept doing that. So all I did was added some blue tack, added an old screwdriver bit, from these electronic screwdrivers that are 2 a penny. Put one of those in, and just a little bit more blue tack. I hadn't put the skids on at that time, and I was a bit concerned that if I put too much weight in, that it would actually just make the skids splay out and wouldn't actually be able to take the weight. So with the addition of the rotor head, and also with the canopy and a small amount of blue tack in the nose as well, it looks like it will sit on the skids nicely. So that was one of the things I wanted to show you. The other thing that I wanted to just bring to your attention was actually at the base of the rotor blades, where they go into the rotor head, or wherever it is. Let me just clear the Huey itself, and we'll try and get this the blades in focus. Right, you see this rotor head, yeah, the base of it. Now you see where it's solid here. It was exactly the same here, and of course that's not how it actually looks on the aircraft. So what I did was I just drilled a hole in there, and a hole there, just like that, and another one there, and then I just basically cleaned that area out by joining the 3 holes up, and I did exactly the same here, just to cut that section out. You have to be really careful though, because although the blades are thin, it still acts as a wedge. So what you can accidentally do is snap one of these sections, but fortunately I got away with it. So what I got to do now is exactly the same thing on this side. Drill a hole at that point there, that point there, that point there, and then the other side there, there and there, and then cut out those triangular bits to make it a bit more representative of what it should look like on the actual thing. So hopefully the next time you see this, which will just be a continuation of this video, it'll have all the paint on it. What I'm going to do now is, obviously I've left the canopy loose so I can take that off. I'm going to give it a spray of Halford's grey primer, and then we'll throw the olive drab in on it, and also the black for the cockpit areas, and the light grey for the seats and so on. But that's the actual construction phase finished, and as I say, hopefully I'll get the painting part of it done soon. Okay guys, so I'm back after having primed the Cobra with Alfred's grey primer, and then as you can see I've painted the fuselage with olive drab from Vallejo. The what are these? Tail stabilizers or whatever. They've just been painted with Citadel's Mephiston red, but putting it over the grey, it isn't particularly bright, and I think I'm okay with that, because obviously with it being in theatre or whatever, the red would dull down quite a bit. The cockpit's been painted as well. As you can see, I've just used Abaddon Black from Citadel for most of it, and then the seats have been painted a light grey. In fact, I think it may be a medium sea grey from Vallejo again. There's a bit of a gloss shine to most of it. This stuff hasn't been had any varnish on it yet, and that's just a coat of clear varnish ready to start putting decals on. But I thought I'd show you this first before I continued any further. So here she is finished. As you can see, the decals are on. She's had a panel wash. Then I gave her a door coat, and then I did a bit of pastels just to kind of give a bit of variation on the panels to give it that worn look. It's taken me 3 weeks to do this build, and that is just down to the fact that the mojo had really dropped off, like I said at the beginning of this video. So I basically put this kit down a bit and then didn't pick it up for a while, but I'm glad that I've managed to complete it, and that it will be added to my Vietnam War collection, which I will do a video about very soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please subscribe. I do appreciate it, and thanks for watching.